couple things you need for prep. First off, you're going to need some sort of vise. And protect the jaws of the vise and protect the tool that you're working with. So if I put blue painter's tape on this to protect it from getting glue on it, because this glue should be very, very strong. It's a 2-part epoxy mixed equal parts by weight. This is your clamp. Because it is so malleable, you can put it anywhere. The glue comes in these containers. There you go. The glue comes in these containers. I have a lot of mixing sticks. I think I'm going to mix on this. It'll be flat. I'll be able to get to all the glue. Now it's time to mix the two together. When I mix them together, they will become a slightly different color, I'm sure. There are no details on the open working time on this glue. Having used glues like this before, it has a pretty long working time. So I have no experience with this glue. So the next thing I always do with a glue I don't know is I leave it out. When this gets hard, I know that this will generally be hard too, and then I'll give it another day probably. I will let you know. I know what time it is right now. So I'll check it from time to time and see what its hardening time is. This has been drying for about a week. The Fasco 2-part epoxy glue sets in about 4 hours, becomes permanent in 24. It's just been setting a week because I am back to the task. It's about time to unwrap it and see how well we did. Well, that's pretty nice. The plastic wrap doesn't stick to the glue. Not bad. Didn't stick much at all. There'll be some cleanup. That's what you expect. Let's check down here. Not bad. When this dried, it dried rock hard. There was no question. It was solid. So this one had a little more plastic stuck to it, but again, this will all clean up.